Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. Are your girl, Debbie from Down a Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. And if you're new right on over here, it's a special welcome to you. And thank you so much for making it West Indian Delights. All those who were there from the beginning, manners and respect. Now, what I want to share with you today is we're going to be using some ackee and saltfish again, but we're going to be taking it to a little different level. I'm more fun like a little kind of, what I call that camera girl, like I'm more like a little gourmet level, I would say. Is it? I don't know. Let's, as we go along, you'll see. We'll be making for you today some ackee and saltfish rolls. That will be ackee and saltfish prepared, and it will be put in a pastry, and it will be folded and it will be fried. You can bake it also, but as we go along, you'll see. But we'll be frying it today. It's more something like a spring roll, but it's gonna be quite different from the spring roll. I'm using my own pastry, but as we go along, you'll see. I leave for you in the description the recipe for the pastry. I'm not sure if you can do it, but if when I'm through here and you don't understand, you can probably leave it in the comments and I'll do the pastry video for you. But I think you should be able to make your pastry. Or if you don't want to go about making your own pastry, you can use the spring rolls pastry, okay? So right on over here, inside my skillet, I've got some oil being heated. Remember, use your oil of choice. I'm gonna be gigging up this thing a little bit. I'm gonna be gigging it up a little bit. So first and foremost, I have some green scallions. I'm going to use a little of the green scallions to flavor the oil. We're going to be doing this on like a medium to high heat. We're going to be leaving some of it to flavor the oil, and we're going to leave some because we are going to want some little later on. Okay, so let's get our oil. Start flavoring with the green onions. Like a little sort of sauteing thing. So medium to high. At this point, we're going to put in some coarsely shredded carrots. We're using this for color enhancer. You're not going to get a lot of flavor from this, but we'll be using it for a little color enhancer. You can go ahead. Somebody had said in the comments below, and yes, probably I could. I didn't do it for no egg, but I said to you all that I don't like tomatoes in my ackee. But the person had suggested that I could use some red, green, and yellow bell peppers. Well, we say sweet pepper in Jamaica. You see what I'm saying? To enhance the ackee color. If you want to do that, you can go do that. And you can still do it. But as I said to you, I grew up on having a specific taste to my ackee. But it could be done. It could be done. And when sensible, when comments that make sense are being what we call it now, posted in the comment section, I always like to put in your saltfish at this time. I always like to highlight them, so it makes sense. We did not do it for no specific reason, okay? But so you want to put in your onions. We didn't do it for any specific reasons, you know. So you could so at this point, why I brought that up is because you could go now with your little, but remember, I told you those peppers, they have a strong flavor. So you can just chop a little bit of each just to color up yours. You see? That's no problem. Okay, right here I have some garlic. You can use garlic powder if you like. I'm using fresh garlic, and use as much garlic as you like. Garlic gives a lot of flavor. It's good for you. And all of that. I am a garlic person. You should all know that by then, that I'm a garlic person. So at this point, if you notice, we're not using too much grease because we don't, as we do with the regular ackee and saltfish. So I'm saying, because you know, normally when we do the regular ackee and saltfish, you put a little extra grease and all of that. So that is what is happening right here. I have these peppers here. Honest to God, I don't know what kind of pepper them. Them look like big, but they're not hot. So I'm gonna go ahead. I might not put all 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and put about 2 in there. They look like big bird pepper to me because them not have no heat. You know, I bought them at the farmer's market, so I don't even know what they are. They don't have no heat and flavor. Little bit of flavor, not a lot of flavor to me. So carrot will heat a little bit more. So to this now, we are gonna add our ackee. Now that you add the ackee, the carrot will eat a little bit. So I'm saying, see me not edit out nothing. I try to make it. You get every part that nobody in a salad is steady. At this point, you're gonna go a little beyond. We're gonna put like a little cumin. We want to have like a little different taste, so we're gonna put like a little cumin inside here. Not cumin, celery powder, I'm sorry. And of course, you know, we have got to put a reasonable amount of black pepper. Alright. When I get this thing incorporated, yup. This is how it looks. It looks real yummy. Okay. Now that we have got it incorporated, and all that incorporated, we want to put some extra green scallions to give it some color. Those that we cooked in we sauteed in the oil was just like for flavor in the oil. So at this point, we are going to turn our flame off. Putting in the extra green scallions for coloring, so we're going to turn the flame off now because we don't want, you know, it get all cooked up. Now isn't that a beauty, y'all? So that, as I said, you could go ahead and you could use your little colored bell peppers of choice. Now what we want to do right here, we want to remove this because we want to get all, if there is any little grease, drained from it. We're going to be leaving it to drain. When we return, we will be coming, I will be showing you what I'm using for my pastry, what I'm going to use to wrap them in. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? Okay. So I'm going to leave it to drip if there's any little excess drippings. And also, I'll be leaving it to be properly cooled. The pastry is cool. It's cold. I've done it ahead of time and it's in the refrigerator being kept cool because the weather is so warm. Not really warm. This is one year hot. So we are going to leave it right here to, if any drippings, to drain out. You could also leave it over a ice bath, right? So I'm going to leave it and let it stay right there and drip out. When it's cool halfway, I'm gonna put it inside my freezer a bit to get it all cold. But this thing, it must be cold. When we return, we will proceed with our ackee and saltfish rolls. Okay, now family, we are right back. So these are my pastry that I'll be using for the ackee and saltfish. These are my wraps. So my wrap is cold, my ackee and saltfish mixture is cold. So I'm gonna do for you. My oil over here, we're gonna be deep fat frying. It's been heated on the medium. You don't want to fry it too much of a heat. So right here, I have right here a little egg wash. And mind you, egg wash is just like a egg or two, breaking like a egg or two with just a little water. That's egg wash. So this must be cold, I say to you. So we're gonna come right here. Camera girl, could you get right in? And we're gonna fit it. Don't do too much, okay? We're gonna fit it like this. And everything should be fit a specific way. You don't want it any sharp edges with anything, okay? You don't want anything with too much of a sharp edge. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna use some of my egg wash. I hope you're all in. And I'm gonna just put right around all the edges. I'm gonna go right around all the edges, and I'll show you why I'm going around all the edges with my egg wash. Okay, I'm demonstrating for you 1 or 2, and then I'll go do the rest and return. Okay, let me get my heat down a little because we don't want the oil too much. Now the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna come and you're gonna fold right here That's why I use the egg wash all around, and you're gonna leave it right there. Now you're gonna come and you're gonna get it like this, and you're gonna start folding. Remember, the two sides are already folded, and you gently, if there is any left out at the sides, you gently stuck it right in. Okay, and this is what you have. It's properly sealed, and you'll have it right there. And the pastry is not too thin. It's manageable. You can move around with it. You can do what you want with it. Okay, I'm gonna go make another one. It's sealed. It's supposed to be properly sealed. So let me go make another one for you. I've used a piece of greaseproof paper to separate each one. Okay, so you're gonna go again. Next patient, you know the norm, same treatment. And I tell you, please let your mixture be properly cooled. I say that to you because if the mixture is hot and it goes into this cold pastry, it is just gonna melt the pastry, and you're gonna have the shape getting all off on you, off the rolls. Okay, all right, another one. You're just gonna come fold just at the little edge right there. Okay, if you want to make your ones bigger, you can, but these are like the norm size. So you lift gently, keeping these edges in, and you fold and roll. Tuck in any little excess edge or anything. Tuck in, make sure your shapes are there. Now this pastry has some baking powder in there, so when they're fried, they will be puffed up. Let's go ahead and see what our oil looks like. It should be heated a certain way, not too hot and not too cold. So let us try to see if we're at the right temperature. It could be a little hotter, but nothing is wrong. We'll be deep frying them. Don't do too much at once. Do probably 2 at a time. So I'm going to put it in there, and I'll up my heat a bit, and I'm going to go fry those. While those are frying, we'll return to show you the frying process. I'm going to go now make the others and return. Whilst they're frying, I'll come back to show you what they look like. Deep fat frying on medium heat. My oil could be a little hotter, but I don't think it are going to affect the price of the bread. So keep them apart and do 2 at a time. If you have your deep fryer, you can go maybe 3 or 4. Let's go finish these and return. Okay, family, we are halfway through our frying process, and this is the tip. This is the how should I say it now? I'm looking forward. This is the volume, or the, what is this? Oh, you want the oil to be, you don't want it to be fried more rapid. This is how you want it to be fried. You're gonna give them probably another about few seconds in there. You don't want them coming too dark, and then we will take them out. Okay, so when you see us next, all our spring rolls will be ready, and then we'll show you what we're gonna serve up this. All our, I'm sorry, not spring rolls, our ackee and saltfish rolls, and we'll show you what we're gonna serve up this week. Okay, our first 2 is out, so we're draining them on some greaseproof paper. You could with paper towel. My paper, I'm out of paper towel, so you want to have them at this direct color. They are so hot and all of that. They are sealed all over. Okay, so you want to cover them now real tightly and let that heat as you would cover your tortilla, and let your pastry become soft. Stay there whilst it becomes soft. So when you bite, we just bite a nice soft pastry with your filling inside. So when we return, everything should be finished. Our second batch is eaten out. Okay, family, we are finished. Our ackee and saltfish rolls are finished. We got 6. And your pastry, the circumference, not the circumference, the diameter of your pastry should be 6.5 inches. Okay, so let's go cut and show you. You're gonna cut like on the diagonal, and we want to see what we have inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. Nice pastry, and the ackee is on the inside and all of that. And as I say, you could probably use some a little more, you know, red and so. That's for you if you like it. I don't like all of that. So this is what we have, and we have fixed up here a little sweet and sour sauce for it to be dipped in. Using it with the sweet and sour sauce, or whatever sauce of choice, using it with sweet and sour sauce, it would go as a appetizer. On its own, it would be as a side dish, so it can be served in 2 ways. If you have liked this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Please share it. Please Remember to subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe to the channel, remember to hit the bell. Hit the bell, leave your comments below, then you are a member of the post notification crew. Today's post notification shout out goes to who, camera girl?
Paris Lee.
Paris Leia, or Leia. Please correct us if we are pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for making it West Indian Delights. And all of you who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Remember, once more, Debbie from Dongayard, bless, no stress.